Okay. Been a hot minute, but hello and welcome back to Horizon. Probably won't be a long time for you, might be a day or two, but I've basically taken an entire week off of this since we were last done, because my computer came back from the shop and Elden Ring released, so you can imagine that we're probably quite enthusiastic about giving that a go for a while. But we're back. And I'm probably going to press all the wrong buttons thinking that it's the Elden Ring controls, which it is not.
Could take those soldiers out quietly.
I'll be honest, I thought all that movement was something else. I didn't realise it was a board. I was like, ah, something moving. Noise, not good. Right, it looks like we've just got... Wow, only 3 guys. I was expecting it to be worse. And there are more further out.
There's a barbarian in the compound. She got past the lookouts.
Ooh.
Find her, kill her, and bring her head to the lieutenant.
Understood.
I guess diplomacy's off the table.
Here?
Contains
Everything
metal
does.
bite. That's acid, right? Vulnerable to impact from any weapon. Exposure to acid ammo will trigger an explosion. Nice, okay. Well, we have acid, so that's a non-issue. If we need to open it up. Do we have a range from here to there is the question.
I'm sick of the whole business.
Plus they've all separated out now, so that's going to be fun. Right, tag the ones that are further out as well. So it looks like there's only 5 of them. Are all of these metal bite? Old barrel. Blaze drum.
When we return to the Great Delta,
And a
heroes.
metal bite. There. Really? You're not dying from acid? Honestly, I expected a lot more.
I'm on target! Protect the sky! Kill her! Want more?
Right, well this guy's gone. Let me get another one in. Ow! No, grab the stuff and move.
Not one more step, barbarian!
Now, what
I
can we
can't
use
see
to
her!
with this?
She must be using cover! You will suffer! Not one more step, barbarian! To those who oppose us, death! Targeting!
Get off. Get off.
Pick her up, now! Target hit! Huh? You won't get away with that! Protect the site!
Well,
Kill her!
I seem to have remembered most of my combat training that I did.
I'll destroy her!
So that's fine. And I don't appreciate him saying he's going to destroy me. That's a bit.
Give them some cover! one more step, barbarian!
Gotcha.
No!
Ow. I bet that hurt. Not much on them, but bye. Well, he is very dead after that. What do we have then? Oh, we've got a... Is that a freaking workbench just there? Oh god, there's that person. Are those plasma bombs? Is it just him on his own? I begin to think that it is.
Not one more step, barbarian!
Is this blaze?
I will find
it
you.
is.
Protect the side!
Where's my
Kill
box
her!
of rocks?
Stay where you are. I'll find you.
You should
Not
look
one more step,
over there.
barbarian!
I didn't intend for it to actually destroy that.
Put her down!
Well, that did nothing. That is giant explosive arrow. Just takes the shoulder pauldron
Think you're
off.
safe, do you?
Does absolutely nothing. Great.
Protect the site! Kill her! Take her out now!
The good news is this, of course.
Try! Protect the site! Kill her! For the ancestors!
No, I think I've just annoyed him is all. Oh! He insta-killed me. What? Do not mess with that guy then.
Take those soldiers out quietly.
Acid bomb, acid bomb.
There's a barbarian in the compound. She got past the lookout.
Whoa! Raise the alarm! We have to mobilize! Firing! Not one step, barbarian! Hope that
Yes.
hurt!
I was mid-combo there. You're rude.
I'll finish her! You feel that?
Keep interrupting my combos. I hate them already. Get in the acid. Get in the acid. In the acid. Stay in the acid.
They need help!
Big combo hit. Give him an uppercut. You're going nowhere. There's our level up again. We've got plenty of stuff from all that. Lovely. And we've got one guy over there and one guy over there. When it tags him. There we go. We'll try a braced shot or two, I think.
For the ancestors!
So we'll give it a moment. Go on,
Protect the
group
site!
up.
Kill her!
Why aren't you in the acid?
Take her out now!
Get in the acid. Go. Go in the. Oh, you didn't even go backwards correctly. You used it, I hate you.
Step, barbarian!
Get. Come on.
Be guided by the legacy! Protect the site! Kill her! Give them support! Protect the site! Kill her!
Get in the acid. What have I told you? In the acid. Stay in the. Now he made me go in the acid. I don't like it.
Yeah, I can fight too!
Right, so let's grab the good stuff off of these and get the hell out of here. Because the big guy's going to be coming in a moment. There he is at the back. Now what have we got? Acid. Nothing. Blaze. And we'll try to actually use that correctly this time and all down there. It'd help if we actually ducked, you know?
My blade will find you! For the ancestors!
Over there.
Protect the site! Kill her!
He's not buying it. Get him.
Protect the site! Kill her!
Don't let him get a single shot off.
I really wish these people would talk to me instead of trying to kill me. Oh, now I need to find a way out of this courtyard.
Right. What have we got? Ooh. What have we got? Ooh, very nice. Oh, an actual weapon. There we get those. Elite blast traps. Berserker hunter arrows are now available on your hunter bows. Fire these at human or machines to build up the berserk state. Once in this state, they will try to attack the nearest target regardless of whether they're friend or foe. Wear down the strength of your opponents by making them fight each other. The berserker bow, eh? It was blue, wasn't it? I guess it's not there in that category. There it is. The Berserker Hunter Bow. So it's got upgraded regular ammo. I assume those are berserk arrows. I don't know what those last ones are. Are they precision or something? It's a hunter bow anyway. They're either that, yeah. What are those, like knockdown arrows or something at the bottom? Maybe. They seem odd. They only do a smidge of damage. Not interested anyway. I've got some nice status effects anyway. Targeting hunter arrows now available for one of your bows. That's what they are. These can designate a target for overridden machines to attack for a limited time. Ah, so that bow, you make them go berserk, and then presumably you can get them to attack your target? Question mark? I'm assuming that's how it works. Or maybe it is just overridden machines and not all machines. I guess that's why there's a workbench here, in case you want to quickly try that out. The question now is, can I move this to where we need to go next? So I've got this bad feeling that I can't. I can always go boar hunting with a plasma bomb launcher. It's a possibility. But no, I doubt they're even going to let me pass through here without dropping it. Right. Ooh,
That door
looks
looks
like there's some
promising.
stuff. Can I even... Let me walk up here. There we go. No! Take me back. I want my plasma bomb launcher.
I submit. Do as you will.
I didn't want to fight your friends out there. They attacked me.
If by death alone I can atone our trespass.
I'm not gonna kill you, okay? I just want to figure out what's going on. Where did you get that focus?
I am of the chosen people. The Quen. The ancestors left the power of the focus to us alone, the eye that reveals the legacy.
So we've got some
Legacy,
sort of
huh?
religious
The legacy?
cult around focuses
The truth.
here.
Now, it is in the darkness and the lost places, among the ancient ashes and the bones of the before, that it lies waiting. As a diviner, it is my task to seek it out for the good of my people.
Oh, this is going to be a
You're
helper
looking
then.
for data. Maybe we can help each other. What's your name?
Alva, second diviner of the Eastern Expedition.
I'm Aloy. Why don't we start again? I've never heard of the Quen.
Our lands lie across the Great Ocean.
Oh, the
We haven't been
seafarers.
here before.
So why come now?
Our homeland has been ravaged by freakish weather. Terrible storms and blistering droughts. The crops are failing, the people are starving. When we looked for answers, it was proposed that if we had the courage to cross the ocean to Legacy's landfall, then we might earn the knowledge we need to save our people. But so far, that knowledge has eluded us.
They're definitely going to be a recruitable person, aren't they? We're taking these back with us. By hook or crook. They're coming.
So, your people call this place Legacy's landfall?
No, landfall is where we arrived. To the west, in the shadows of the sunken city by the broken bridge.
You mean San Francisco?
Yes, you're well versed in the legacy. It was a place of great importance to our ancestors. We had hoped to learn their secrets there, but so far that door remains closed. Even so, the data we discovered there has led us to this place. It might be our last chance.
To find something that can save your crops and your people.
Yes. If the ancestors will be generous to us once more.
So you said your ancestors left your tribe that focus?
Yes. 13 diviners have possessed this one since it was discovered among the ruins in our homeland. I have their honored names committed to memory.
So you have one, but none of the soldiers out there did.
We each have a role to play. No, it is the diviner's purpose to seek out the legacy, interpret the wisdom of our ancestors for the good of all, and to keep it safe, so that no one but the diviners know how to use a focus. Not even the Imperial family, and certainly not soldiers.
So how many diviners are there?
At Landfall, a small group. Back at home, a few dozen more. That's a guess. Only the overseers know for sure, and I am not of their rank.
Very hierarchical, then. To be expected, you know. We've kind of gone back in time to
So you call
feudal
data from the
times,
ancient
haven't we?
past the legacy?
Yes, all that is not lost or forbidden.
What does that mean?
All that we are capable of reading, and that which is permitted.
Okay, I'm not sure I get it. That's fine. So what do you use the data for?
The greatest secrets are the ones that improve the lives of many. How to tend our crops, how to hold floodwaters back, or even cross the ocean.
Technology.
That is what I seek here. Technology that can help my people back home.
Those soldiers, they opened fire on me without warning. Why?
It is the duty of the Quen to seek out the legacy and defend it from the ignorant and envious. Not that you seem ignorant. But back home, other tribes only mean us harm, and we were told the same was true here.
Does that come from your legacy?
The legacy is truth.
Paranoia from being
We have been
under
known
constant
to
attack.
misinterpret it. I hope time and the
To be
wisdom of our
expected.
ancestors will guide us down the correct path.
Yeah. I hope so too. I'm looking for a place in this facility called Test Station Ivy. Have you found any data that mentions it?
No. But I did find something that looks like a map. But it was unreadable. Lost.
Maybe I can make some sense of it.
Bear.
There's a lot of files here.
I've been through all of them. Look in the GH facility section. Like I said, a lost file.
You can't see the map? It's okay. It looks like your focus is an early model. The operating system won't be able to read any files created after the mid-2050s.
Yeah, they'll go.
But I
Need to
could
know where to
share them
update.
with you.
Share them? You can see what is lost and forbidden.
Not lost, not forbidden, just a newer format. There. That's where I need to go.
But you can't get there. We've been here for a week trying to get deeper into the complex. The way has been blocked by rubble.
What about this tunnel? It looks like it unlocks from here.
No. I thought these might be some kind of access controls, but I couldn't read enough data to make them work.
Let's try with my focus, okay?
I believe these consoles were meant to be operated in unison, but I'm not sure.
Oh, we've got a thing here. We'll have a little read. Description. We already have moderate but promising results from the insect protein initiative. It's a dead end. There are 12 competitors ahead of us on farmed protein. Teller Aquina. Our team is pushing to improve the yield, and once they've no kill the program today. The plant gene sequencing stuff is where we've got an edge. But I want every program to link up to the harvester our robotics team is developing. You're talking about flushing 6 months of research. Our AI tells us the plants you're creating aren't robust enough to for auto-harvesting. You want me to feed starving people, Ted? That research will help. We will feed them from a fire harvester. This is too sudden. We can't reconfigure everything that quickly. You have to think bigger, Tala. What was it you wrote to the team this morning? One of those quotes you're always throwing around. I have seen further. If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants. Isaac Newton didn't have the resources we've got, Tala. He couldn't dream of the horizons we can already see. We're the giants now. Ted Farrow, the ultimate trick of the universe.
Following your lead. The ancestors have shown us the way.
Come on, let's go.
You want me to come with you?
It took both of us to open up that tunnel, didn't it?
Oh, this place is a maze.
According to the map, there should be another exit further in. Just stay close.
We'll be checking down here in case there's some cool stuff, which there almost always is. Unless it turns out that the other way is the place we're meant to go. Or unless it's this place we're meant to go and we're going to check the other place for goodies, but...
Hey, they slaughtered the barbarians that approached the site. It was like they enjoyed it. Most of my people aren't like that, I promise.
If you say so. Oh, fire gleam.
So we've got 5 gleam over this way. Because again, one of these will be the way forwards and the others will be full of goodies, so... That strikes me as an area that's probably a way forward. So this should be goodies. Yeah, goodies. No, no. And this area is... it doesn't go further than here. Nice. Okay, so fire gleam route it is. We'll head back quick. I have just looked at the top right and realised how many skill points I'm floating. Oh god. Liking the slide there.
Better stand back.
Well, that was loud.
Okay. Function true. Forests were set on fire by forests were set on fire, but hour by hour. They fell and faded, the cracking and the crackling trunks extinguished with citizens admittant burn dream. Aberrant code recovered from the greenhouse fast facility. Weird. I guess that's the greenhouse becoming sentient or something. As you know, the robot plague took over. What else have we got? There's no way this is a dead end, is it? No way. Ah, here we go. Oh, nope. Pull.
Through here.
Okay, more goodies.
According to the map, the exit should be this way.
And down here we have, that's probably the exit. So here there should be, again, more goodies. Couldn't believe it, even here a rich woman. And we are definitely keeping ahead of the other person who seems to be completely out of puff for some reason. And is at the back. Like a mile behind us. Not that I'm saying she's fat or anything. Right. Oh. How's about, you know, we... Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. That's not good.
That can't be good.
They fly to and from the complex several times a day. Only the ancestors know why.
Well, the ancestors are dead, Alva.
Of course. How else could they be ancestors?
Looks like we have more pressing concerns. Follow my lead.
Oh, look, she does have a weapon. She might not be completely useless then. Right, and we've got a data point here. She sabotaged the project. You know how many lives could have been lost over an affair? Aquino. We're working to see what data can be recovered. In the meantime, Williams. In the meantime, we spent weeks chasing results that have gone nowhere. Kachansky's project could have been the answer. Gordon. And we remember that Dr. Kachansky's libido played a big part in this? Acrophy. Not that big a part. Nafisi. Not helpful. Acrophy. Kubrick. Can we please concentrate on the plant propagation, not the human reproduction? Precisely, it is our job, our responsibility to deliver these crops. Which is why I am reassigning Dr. Samuelson to another team. She sabotaged a project and she's staying. And we will all have to make up the time we lost. How? We're already working nights and weekends. Which has cut down on the levels of infidelity. Not helpful, Croppy. Charles Darwin. A man who dares to waste 1 hour of time has not discovered the value of life. And we hold so much life in our hands. So we'll do whatever we have to finish the work. Albert Einstein, two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity. Dr. Samuelson has proved that. Surely we can agree she has to go. She's staying. That comes all the way from the top. Farrow, of course. Not the kind of fellow to put ethics ahead of results. Enough, all of you. Your objectives are noted. Your objections are noted. Please do not persist unless you want me to take the messaging system offline. Right. let's see what we have here then.
Machines.
We can fight them, or try to sneak past. Your call.
We can probably stealth take down this one if we're quick.
Into battle. I recommend acid for this attack.
So it didn't go down in one hit anymore. That's an issue. Might be time to put some skills into Silent Strike again. Of course, I have the skill points to spare if need be. What have we got then?
Could try using acid ammo.
Tracker Bower. Ooh. What else is around here? We've got a long leg. And Fire Claw Strider. That's going to be painful. Right, I think we did that more or less quietly. Now, the Claw Strider is going to be the one that's the issue.
Things get loud when there's a long legs involved.
Are you just standing there?
They haven't seen us.
Oh. It would help if, you know, I had ammo.
Are you injured?
And he's none the wiser somehow. God knows how, but he's none the wiser. Okay. Might be able to scrap some parts off this guy before we blaze sap explosive. We've got the bomb. There's a bomb launch on these now. And a resource container. I want to get rid of that bomb launch then, eh?
Exploit its vulnerabilities. Avoid a prowl.
Sweet versus purge water. Makes sense. Why did you equip? Oh, for God's sake. Extinguished. Okay, now you can use this.
You defeated the machines.
Right, that went surprisingly well. Ooh, purge water canister half, which is just boom it for ammo. That's interesting. Now, what do we have? Is that another one back there, or is that dead? Or is it just a light? I don't know. Anyway, we're through. We're away.
vent. I think I can pull it open.
No, there we go.
Got it.
I'm right behind you. The entrance to the complex. Looks like it's locked off.
Okay, so there's... Okay, firstly, there are more around. Now, how do we get up there? So we can get to there from here. But how do we get up there? Ah! And how do we lower that? Ah. Has a very tiny lock that you can't really see that well. Nope, not drop to ledge. Crouch, crouch, Aloy. Crouch, there you go. Right.
Maybe we can get through that hatch on the ground. It looks like the one we used at the first station. There's consoles up here too!
But no way to get to them. You stay put. I'll see what I can find.
Boop. I said boop. Hang on. What? Both of them
There has
missed.
to be another way to reach those consoles.
Is this not the console we're trying to reach? I found the console, right? No. No. Not that console. Well, what console is it? It's probably those consoles, I assume. Probably.
Locked.
So, we've got no ability to get up there,
Not
no
much I
ability
can do
to
up
get
here.
there.
Gonna
This
need
will
a
build
data
a
key
lot.
for this lock.
This is going to be a whole puzzle, isn't it? Right, also, let's see. Ooh, 43 minutes in, right.
I think I can move these things. There we go. Huh. There's some space back there. Aha. This should help.
That's behind door number 1. So of course behind door number 2. We're gonna have goodies.
Supplies.
Lovely. And
I
there's
think I
even
can
another
jump
one.
up there. I'll have to find another way. This one won't budge. Maybe one of the others.
And these two are off. Okay. Fair enough. Ooh. Hello.
Aloy, would you mind warning me next time you decide to, blow up a wall?
I'll, try.
Right. we've got nothing much in here. We can put a battery in there. I don't know what it does, but we can do that. So presumably this will have a battery, right?
There we go.
What do aren't those battery storage
That
racks?
looks like some sort of conveyor. You think you can move it over to me?
Yeah. If you can hop on top of it, I can get you to those consoles.
Exactly.
Where is she?
Hold
There.
it there. Let me just... I jumped on top.
Okay.
Hold on.
That's good. Jumping over. Made it. I'm at the console. Wait. There's data here. A lot. But it's blocked. Something's restricting access. If I can't get past it, my mission here is doomed.
Alva, I'll help. If I can, okay? But first we have to get out of here.
Right. We need to open the hatch. Okay, let's see. Okay. I'm unlocking a storage unit.
Hey.
There should be a power cell inside. Then you need to find a way into the generator room.
Okay, I'm on it.
Hey, look, one of them's actually charged. The one battery out of all of these that happens to have some charge left. Right. So presumably over here.
Okay. That brought power back to the doors. You can reach me now.
On my way.
Okay. So presumably. Yeah. This door here.
Okay. We need to operate both consoles simultaneously to open the hatch.
I'll get to the other console. You stay here.
Ready when you are.
Okay, you ready? On two. 1, 2.
Commencing adamantine wreath vulnerability test scenario 12C15.
Oh, energy shielding.
Okay, that's where we need to go.
Magnetic field engaged. Initiating biomass conversion process.
That sounds bad.
No. How do I shut this thing off?
Oh, that's not good.
Failsafe exceeded. Test cannot be aborted.
What is this?
That's how the world ended.
Test complete. Adamantine wreath structural integrity uncompromised.
Should have looked
What
through
did
that
we
data
just see?
first.
Alva. Let's meet below. I'm gonna share a file with you, okay?
Test log I think it's Tuesday the 2nd. Who cares? I'll say this for the end of the world. It's jam-packed with irony. We developed biomass conversion here. Infinite food for infinite machines. And now we're racing against time to find something to give them indigestion. Well, it works. War machines won't be able to eat the wreaths. But can we deploy them in time? God, I hope so.
I don't understand.
Your ancestors? They were wiped out. Your legacy didn't tell you that?
The time of ashes. But most of the data about that is lost or forbidden.
Well, they created machines that consumed all life. You just saw how. It's a miracle anything survived.
I don't want to know this. This is not why I'm here. I need the wisdom of my ancestors to help save my people, not forbidden knowledge of their sins. I need to find something that helps, something to bring back. The overseers will punish me. Or even worse, people will die. Do you understand? My family. My sister. I left her when she was 14. Already you could see her bones. They will starve.
Alva. Alva. I get it. I do. It's hard to explain, but you and I are working toward the same goal. And if I succeed, your people won't need any data. Things will just... they will get better.
But even if I believe you, my people won't. I need to bring something back.
Okay. Then we'll go to Test Station Ivy. And if I can find a way to kill those vines, then I will have access to the data core. What I need is in there. I'm pretty sure that if I take it, it will unblock access to all the data that this place has. And that will give you something to bring home.
I'm not sure I understand. But every secret makes its own maze. A diviner must persevere. Go on. I'll follow.
I think that's going to be the stopping point for the episode.
We need to keep moving. Test Station Ivy can't be far off.
I will be honest though, I'm surprised we've not just pulled rank on her. You would think that if she knows all this stuff about the old world, we'd be able to just say, oh yeah, we're Elizabeth Sobek, you know, the reincarnation of her. Give us all you got. But, anyway, we'll need to basically move ahead, see if we can get past these. I'm assuming that these are going to be those metal plants that we've seen around, that they're on about moving. So, presumably once we've done this, there's a few other areas we can get access to in the map. Just here and there, so something to make note of. And I have a bunch of skill points, and I think before I forget, I do think we need a silent strike upgrade, or crit strike upgrade, or something. Can we get one? Yes, we can. Stealth tear, followed by silent strike boost, could be quite useful. Stealth ranged, maybe more useful, maybe useful as well. We could really make our first strike bonus pretty nasty then. Here's something though, the sharp shot bow, double shot. But I'll be honest, I'm just kinda wondering if that's actually that useful, given that we've got a braced shot. I suppose it's kind of in between using a braced shot and a normal shot. And we can also get a focused shot, which is just really good zoom. I don't know why we would need all of those. All of them just seem like really powerful one-shot blasts. I don't know why you would need 3 different types of precision shot, but sure. But I think we'll pick up this and the silent strike, and we'll get the stealth ranged. So now, when we're in what's gain here? Recover weapon stamina and earn additional valor when using silent strike. Not bad. Ooh, 100% valor. Ooh, that's good. But I think I was looking for some more. Yeah, I'd like actually to get some abilities on the blast sling because I've not got any yet. The shredder gauntlet I don't really want or need any on. But yeah, lob a burst of bombs in front of you while you automatically dodging backwards. Probably good for a group or a particularly big enemy where multiple of those will hit. So that could be quite interesting. That might grab that. But I believe we were going down here for a workbench expert, weren't we? And some valor build up, perhaps. Yeah. Tell you what. So we'll go there. We're not that fussed about these. Concentration might be good. Fire a bomb of your currently selected type that sticks to its target and explodes after a delay. Attach multiple bombs to simultaneously detonate them and deal extra damage. That seems pretty cool. Just watching the video there. Boop, boop, boop. Dead. So sticky bombs might not be bad. But we'll do the we'll do a dodge burst thing. Pretty good. And that should do it for our skill points. So we're getting we've got some quite good stuff here now. I think maybe next we might go into just getting the last few melee weapon techniques. Some of these look quite interesting. Literally the Destroyer. A risky flurry of melee attacks that deal a massive amount of damage. Maybe. We'll see. But for now, I think we've got plenty there. Melee damage actually might be a nice one to get next. We are using it a lot more. So I might go into melee next. Pick a few of those up. Swap back over for ranged. What the hell's an ultra shot? Fire a burst of special explosive bolts that can hit targets at long range. Or we can get knockdown shot with the hunter, but we don't really use hunter bows. Right. Okay. And just still 0 in Machine Master. It does strike me as an utterly useless tree. Because it's stuff like, okay, the machines do more damage, but Heavy Lifter is practically pointless. Some of these are quite good, but over the machines are more elemental. The splitting spike is not awful. Bolster resolve against dealing damage to groups. Not exactly amazing. Not bad, but increased amount of time a machine remains overridden. Mounted archer, machine damage. It's just like